Barry, you mentioned insurance companies. What role do insurance companies play in the civil justice system?
For the vast majority of civil cases, insurance companies really are driving the bus. They're the ones who make decisions as to whether a settlement offer is going to be made, when it's going to be made, and for how much. Outside of the very largest companies, ultimately behind any defendant in a civil case, there's going to be an insurance company that has control over the case. You know, they are really the key decision makers in the claims process, so to speak.
And what is it about insurance companies that cause people to make mistakes?
Insurance companies operate with a high degree of trust. Ultimately, that's really what they're selling is trust. They're making promises that they will make good when a claim happens. And that's really kind of been funded by millions and millions of dollars over the years of advertising dollars, of public relations dollars. On the flip side, people in my profession have done a horrible job promoting the merits of the profession. You know, we really give ourselves our own black eyes when it comes to how we're perceived by the public. The other reason that insurance companies tend to operate with a high degree of trust is because people tend to have relatively good experiences on their own with their own insurance company, whether it's their agent or whether they had to make a minor claim and something was resolved. It becomes a very different situation where people are actually making claims after an accident, and they are a stranger to the insurance company that the claim is being made against. So those are all factors that really play into things. And then on the actual personal level, there's going to be an insurance adjuster assigned to handle the claim on behalf of the insurance company. So if I were making a claim against you, you would turn over to your insurance company. They would assign an adjuster or a claims representative who is going to be the one who's going to handle the claim, make the decisions. And these are people who are really trained to communicate effectively, to build rapport, to build trust. And it's a big factor in how people go about proceeding with a claim once one has to be made. One of the things that the adjuster is going to do during the early stages of the claim before an attorney has been hired is that they are really going to discourage attorney involvement, and they're going to try to move the claim towards as rapid a resolution as possible, whether that's an appropriate resolution for the client or not. One of the things I frequently tell clients is that quick settlements are often good settlements for the insurance company. They're not necessarily good for the client.
With that in mind, is there anything people need to be aware of when they're dealing with insurance companies?
Well, the thing that you have to keep in mind is that an insurance company is a profit-making enterprise. And basically how they make their money is they collect premiums, they invest it in real estate or the stock market or whatever it is that's making money for them. And at the end, they pay out as little in claims as they can when everything is all said and done. To achieve that goal of paying out as little as possible in claims, they have a tremendous amount of resources, a tremendous amount of expertise behind them, not only with the adjuster who's assigned to handle the claim, but other types of resources that are available to them in terms of investigators, medical experts, and so forth, which can help drive down the ultimate cost of the claim for the insurance company. You gotta keep in mind, nobody's going to get a bonus for paying you top dollar on any claim that you might have. You know, there's no motivation for them to pay what's really truly fair value unless they really have to.
You're watching Fighting for What's Right with personal injury attorney Barry Doyle. Check us out online at fightingforwhat'sright.com.